All right, we have Otis Kirk here, our recruiting insider, and we're talking hog football recruiting. Garrett Hayes, an O-lineman, and when you talk about the O-line for Arkansas, yeah, it certainly needs a boost. This guy could really help. He's got an offer from Arkansas.
Yeah, he's the guy that could boost it. You need a boost, you go to Garrett Hayes. He's came in on Wednesday for an unofficial visit, looked at everything Arkansas's got to give, and you know, Arkansas offered him pretty early, and so they've had a good inside chance at him since then. A&M and Oklahoma have come in the last few months on him, and you know, his mom played at A&M, so they're a factor with just about every Texas kid. But Garrett is exactly what Arkansas is trying to get when they go to Texas, or when anywhere to get offensive linemen. You know, kid about 6'5", probably about 270 pounds, 75 pounds, got a lot of room to grow, put on weight, good frame, and definitely a blue chipper, you know, 4-star kid, got a lot of offers, you know, and you know, 20 or so offers and more coming, and just the type kid that Arkansas definitely wants to try to add to the offensive line.
Let's talk about this Dalton Purdue kid. He does not have a Ridgeback offer, but he's an in-state kid from El Dorado. What does he need to do to perhaps secure that offer?
You know, he's a kid that's got the size, you know, that you really look for in an offensive lineman or in a prospect. He's got to go to some camps, you know, have a good, when teams go, scouts, coaches go to look at him down in El Dorado during spring practice, show them what they're looking for. You know, if coach will be looking at footwork, you know, pad level stuff on offensive linemen, and just look at him and see, you know, if that's what you need there. And yeah, he's going to get some more offers. Memphis and Tulane have offered him, but there'll be more schools come in on him. He's just got to do well at camps, Drew. I mean, you know, or like I said, when he's in front of a coach, he's got to do well.
Class of 2020 quarterback here from California, Shane Illingworth. He's going to be here on April 6th.
Yeah, official visit. Shane's a kid that, like I've said before, he's kind of one of the quarterbacks that they're looking at along, you know, they've offered along with Chandler Morris, Haynes King. They've offered some others, but I really think Arkansas, those three are probably, you know, top of their list. And, you know, Chandler, we know, is son of Coach Chad Morris, and then Haynes is from Longview, Texas. But Illingworth is coming in for official visit basically 1 year from the date that he was here on an unofficial visit and offered. 3 days different. He was here April the 3rd of last year, was offered at the time. That was an unofficial visit. He's coming back. He liked what he saw. Obviously, he's coming back for a visit. A lot of the West Coast schools, Oklahoma State, or several schools that are offering him and trying to get him. Big kid, about 6'6". Looks like an offensive lineman out there, or a tight end. You know, but he's big, but he's what you're looking for. If you want somebody who can throw the football, Shane can do it. He got a little bit of escapability too. I know Mike Leach really likes him. You know, good quarterback evaluator. Leach really likes him. A lot of the Pac-12 schools basically all like him.
As you would expect. All right.
Yeah.
Darius Snow, a safety, he will be here as well April 6th on an official. He's from Carrollton, Texas. We know Carrollton very well because Dietrich Wise Jr. came out of there, Zach Rogers.
Yeah, you know, Darius is a safety, 4-star safety, got about just short of 30 offers. So we know, you know, obviously he can play. Mark Smith's done a good job on him and got him interested enough to come for an official visit, check out Arkansas, and I really think Arkansas's got a very good shot at him. I don't know what. I don't know what I'd actually say they're leading for him. I don't know what he has a leader, but I think Arkansas is at least in as good a shape as everyone, and maybe better. And this is before the visit. When he comes here and sees it for 3 days, see the red-white game, sees the fans, hopefully it'll be weather like we've got out here today, you know, and he sees a good time, I think Arkansas will really shoot up on his list, and they're in pretty good shape now. You know, Mark's done a great job down there, you know, Drew, down there in recruiting Texas. You know, he and Chad and the whole staff, but Mark's done a good job in that Metroplex area.
Kol Wallace, we've talked about this guy before. He will be here on an unofficial. That'll be March 30th. He's out of Bryant, and again, very explosive off the ball.
Yeah, and March 30th, the next weekend, they're going to host visitors because they're on spring break this week, and so next weekend. But March the 30th is he was going to come in for the big elite day the other day, but they played basketball, and so he didn't make it in. But what I like about him, he's a 6'6" kid, can come off the edge. He's what you look for. He's athletic. He's tall, he's fast, and he's exactly whether he puts on enough weight to move down to defensive end or they leave him an outside linebacker. It doesn't matter. He gives you something off that edge that you're looking for in a college game, and he's got the length. You just can't coach that being 6'6". I mean, he's got that. And, you know, he's probably 215, 220. They'll put on weight on him. And I think Arkansas will get him. I think he, you know, I get asked all the time who will be the next commitment. And I think Kol Wallace could be the next commitment for Arkansas, Drew. I really do. So.
Go look at his tape. I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah,
this guy can bring it.
Well, you know, he's up there with Jashad Stewart, Blaine Toll, Jacoby Criswell, you know, and stuff. As far as in conversation to be the #1 player in the state of Arkansas, I mean, he's as good as anybody.
Right.
He and Jashad Stewart, you know, Blaine Toll, those kids are all right there as good as anybody in the state.
I'm saying a lot. Jashad Stewart already committed to the Razorbacks.
Yes, sir.
All right, Otis Kirk, good stuff as always on hogville.net as well. Go to it, check it out. Otis, appreciate you. Good seeing you.
Oh, you bet.
And we have our Hoops Insider, Kevin McPherson, coming up. Some recruiting news as well from Kevin after this.